Yo, yo. All right, hold on. Black screen, ignore it. It'll fix itself, I think, in just a second. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen, a emptyless black void. How's everybody doing? Welcome, Featherhead. Welcome, Billy. Forgot to sleep last night? What do you mean you forgot to sleep last night? How does that even work? Do you just like not close your eyes? What? Prep dinner, also forgets to eat dinner? That's true. That's true. Oh, look, looks like we're back in action. That is the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen, the LB kitchen that you guys are all so familiar with. Billy, no, exactly. Billy, you need your sleep. I had homework to do. What kind of homework requires you to sacrifice your sleep? Unless you're a procrastinator like me. Back when I was in school, back in my old days, I was the ultimate procrastinator. I literally waited until the last minute for everything. So all-nighters were a norm, but very few and far in between. The LB kitchen, yes, it is the LB kitchen with whatever kind of marble texture this is. I feel like this is fake granite, I don't know. It's the apartment that I'm living in, so I'm working with the hand I've been dealt. But yeah, I actually haven't eaten dinner yet, so I will be munching on stuff on the side. But it is another one of those days. We will be making probably one of the easiest meal prep recipes that I could have found of all time. So hopefully, potentially, ideally, there's no possible way for me to screw this up. But knowing me, I'm probably missing an essential ingredient of some sort or another. Yeah, I'm just wiping down the countertop real quick because it seemed kind of gunky. Yeah, so I heated up some leftovers that I made during the week. This is leftovers, I think it's like Asian braised beef. It's just mostly like soy sauce and hoisin sauce and chicken broth and some bread. I'm just gonna nibble on some of this before before stream starts so that I won't be starving the entire time. Can you imagine cooking and being hungry? That's like the most difficult thing because you're like trying to not eat the food that you're making every step of the way because it's all about the complete dish, the whole package. Kind of looks like either a veneer or corian. Oh, I see. If it's not granite, it's probably corian. I don't think it's granite. There's no way they put granite in like cheapo apartments. The bees will arrive in 10 minutes. I did go out and buy some of the fanciest honey I could find because we're gonna need it for this recipe. I know last time we tried to make, what did we try to make? We tried to make some sort of, what was it? I think it was my knockoff. No, it was firecracker beef and Brussels sprouts. That was the recipe that we're doing. I didn't have any honey. I ran out, so I had to substitute, what was it? Maple syrup. It was all right, but it smelled absolutely putrid. So this time we got some OG, like fanciest I could find, in the largest size I can find, honey. So we're gonna be using this probably as the base today. But yeah, honestly, it tasted fine, the beef, the firecracker beef in Brussels, but the smell was just like a candy factory, and that's not what you want for lunch. I don't know, it was very strange. Hey Mercenary, how's it going? Billy says, my mom has been trying to get me to buy this kind of honey. I just wanted to get like a brand of honey that wasn't like, oh, it's probably upside down for you guys. I didn't want to buy a brand of honey that was like unmarked, like the generic brand. I feel like I might as well go all in, but I feel like they got me with like these marketing buzzwords. 100% pure, organic, raw, and unfiltered honey. I feel like that's a lot of stuff for one package of honey. Like, I was thinking in the stores, like, isn't all honey organic? They're all made by bees. We don't grow honey. So like, that's already like crossed off the list. Raw and unfiltered. I'm pretty sure people don't add stuff to honey. It's just sweet liquid. I don't know. But I fell for it. I fell for the marketing gimmick. Oh man. This beef that I made during the week slaps. I busted out the slow cooker for the first time in like months to braise this beef, and it's insanely good. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Head says, I still argue that adding syrup qualified as breakfast. Honestly, you're kind of right. Mercy says not all of it. Raw and unfiltered. I know a few people that could describe. That's valid. It's kind of how I prefer my honey, not my people. Lily says, translation, this honey is expensive and will solidify in a week. I hope it doesn't. But you might be right because there's probably no preservatives, right? Also, Mercenary, are you making food today for the rest of the week? I know last time you were making some vegetable soup, right? Excuse me as I chow down on my food. But like I was saying in the announcement, this is probably the simplest meal prep recipe that we've attempted so far. So I'm imagining if things go well and my culinary skills are up to the task, I will probably complete this meal prep in record time. We'll see. Still got soup in the pot? Wow. Wait, that's incredible. Your soup lasts so long. Oh, I forgot. You had like 25 or like over 20 servings from that soup though. That's an insane amount. I'm gonna grab some water. Your boy is thirsty. But yeah, maybe I should make I don't know, the slow cooker recipe that I did was insanely good. I wanted to stream it, but like, how do you stream a slow cooker recipe? It's like sitting there for like 6 hours. You can't really do anything. Mercy says the only thing I've been doing with it is modding it with some more veggies and fruits that have been provided. Oh, I see. Pizza Hut is the McDonald's of soup. Wait, what? Pizza Hut isn't, wait, I'm trying to comprehend what you just said. Pizza Hut is the McDonald's of soup. Pizza Hut isn't soup. What are you talking about? Cook on Sunday, eat all week, exactly. That's the way to go, except I'm off by one. I've been cooking on Mondays. Six hours Zatsu, let's go. 6 hours Zatsu standing next to a slow cooker sounds so incredibly boring. Like, what can you talk about for 6 freaking hours? Might as well do like, you know what? That's a great idea. I do a 6-hour slow cooker stream, but I just like become a dungeon master and I play D&D right next to a slow cooker. So as you're playing D&D, the room starts to smell better and better and more delicious. That sounds like absolute torture. Like you're playing D&D, but you're getting hungrier and hungrier. Merchant says, once I have modded it, I have expanded the amount of servings up to 40 people. Holy crap, you could like live off of that in perpetuity. Brilliant. Oh, absolutely. That's a great idea. The problem is, I've never DM'd or even participated in a D&D campaign before. So I feel like that's probably a bit of a leap for your first foray into D&D. I gotta find a D&D group sometime. Figure out how the dragons and the magic work. I feel like I would get really into it. Alright, I'm almost done with my little batch of beef. It's really good. It's a little on the sweet side though. It's sweet and tangy, which is nice. As you guys stare at my pure organic, raw, and unfiltered honey. The key to keeping the soup on the stove is to boil it every few days on top of dumping a lot of chili peppers to keep the offal away from the soup. Oh, I see. I'd recommend D&D. It's great. I definitely have to get on it at some point. I need to find an opportunity. Billy says, I can only talk about Hunter x Hunter for a maximum of 2 hours. I mean, honestly, you could do an entire stream on like Hunter x Hunter theory crafting or like analysis. That actually wouldn't be bad. We just break down some of my most favorite animes. That'd be crazy. I'd talk to myself for so long. I still play D&D with the guys that we've homebrewed so much it's unrecognizable. Oh, wait, that's so cool. I feel like it's definitely something that keeps people together. All right, so I finished my my mini impromptu dinner. I think we're gonna start off by making a mocha since I've been really into that lately. I don't know. I've been really into decaf coffee lately, just because like the flavors are kind of nice. So I'll start out with it. I am going to use an AeroPress. If you guys aren't familiar with an AeroPress, it's just like a very relatively inexpensive coffee making solution that's manual. It's not drip coffee, but you're forcing the water through the coffee beans using air pressure, which is interesting. All right, so I drank all that water. So what I'm gonna do off screen here is I'm gonna grab some water and put it in my electric kettle so we get it boiling. And while the water is boiling, we can start prepping everything we need to start making the mocha. If you are making coffee this late into the evening, right now it's like 8:30 for me, highly recommend using decaf. Otherwise, you will be up all night. I swear. My tolerance for caffeine is very low. I just avoid caffeine in general when I can. That's why what was it called? The energy drink Tearless stream absolutely wrecked me. I was like shaking in my boots the entire time and for like the next 3 hours. It was a crazy amount of caffeine coursing through my blood. Not something my body is used to. The soup may become spicy and unsavory to some people, but the chili peppers are what prevents the soup from rotting. Oh, that makes sense. It's almost like preserving it. I'm the 13+ year forever DM. Wait, that's crazy. That sounds awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put the coffee filter in here. There we go. That's the first part. I just eat the coffee beans straight? No way. Billy, are you for real? That sounds borderline psycho. Hey, Soviet Potato, welcome to stream. It's good to see you again. Hot dogs are just solid soup? Change my mind. How's it solid soup? It's not liquid. Is it? Oh, solid. Wait, you're right. Solid soup. I mean, hot dogs is just like leftover pork stuff, right? Pork bits. Unless you're at Costco. If you're at Costco, they don't let you forget that everything is 100% beef. In my head, hot dogs are kind of like almost all preservatives, I think. Fellow bean cruncher. Wait, you guys actually eat beans? How does that work? Wait, what? Does it give you like fiber or something? All right, so I've got a decent amount of decaf in here. And then oh, I did not set the kettle to boil. What the heck? Missing out. But yeah, so what I do is I usually shake to level. And this right here is the plunger for the coffee. Yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is, the way that I make my coffees, you know, I run the decaf through the AeroPress, and then with the hot coffee at the bottom, I usually mix in some chocolate syrup, and the main ingredient, or not the main ingredient, but the secret sauce is this classic sugar-free hazelnut syrup, which adds a bit of like nutty flavor to it, and then you just finish it off with some milk and ice. It's kind of nice. I'm actually really looking forward to it. The only bean I find to be acceptable is the baked bean. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've had baked beans. I've had beans in my Chipotle burrito bowl, and that's about it. And like bean dip, like the mashed beans and bean dip, but that's about it. Feather says, I've had straight beans and chocolate covered beans. Results were caffeine. Billy says I'm not alone. I did not know people were out there eating coffee beans. Is that like, you guys make it seem like it's a normal occurrence. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever heard of it. Should I try it? Should I just eat these beans in here? That sounds borderline unhinged. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm good. I think I'm good on that for now. Yeah, so we got the hazelnut here. Let me get the chocolate syrup. I got some chocolate syrup the other day. As you guys know, I'm a little overly cautious with my calorie counts. So I'm also going to be using Hershey's Zero Sugar Syrup. Not the best, but pretty dang good if you ask me. Unless you make desserts from coffee beans. That's true, coffee cake kind of slaps. I actually really like coffee cake. I wonder if you can make coffee cake without the caffeine though. Don't crunch bean, I crunch on the ice cubes. Not the ice cubes. Do it, don't pause. I'm not doing it. I'm not that easy. No, I refuse. I refuse. All right. While the water is boiling up, I should get the ingredients. I honestly didn't even check to see if the chicken thighs were thawed. So the main star of today's dish is chicken thighs. And if you guys remember, last time I packed a bunch of chicken thighs into this Ziploc bag and I froze them and I put them in the fridge, I think on Saturday. So they've had a couple of days of thaw. It looks like they're fine. They're not frozen solid anymore. So we should be able to chop this up pretty well for our meal prep today. Looks like the water's done boiling, so we will go ahead and proceed with AeroPressing. I don't know, I don't really have this down to a science. I kind of bring it up to like level 2. I kind of just wing it, I don't know. I feel like being precise kind of sucks the fun out of it. Just go with the flow, you know, bruh. All right, so we'll just brew the coffee for a bit here. To be fair, if I did stop going to the dentist, oh my goodness. Honestly, I'm kind of with you there, Billy. I haven't been to the dentist in like 6 years. I probably should go. I brush my teeth very frequently, but yeah, I don't go to the dentist for my checkups. Ink Noodle says, hey Ink Noodles, good to see you. Happy Monday. Hopefully your Monday's going well. Hopefully you managed to get some sleep. Some sleep. Oh my god, maybe I need the sleep. Teo says, don't make fun of Battery because he was born with malformed balls. Don't body shame, bro. Hey, it's my pride and joy, you know? My golden jewels. They're special, they're unique. I would honestly say they're one of a kind. Don't want to be like everybody else. You gotta be packing the most unique package. That's how you impress the ladies. I don't like this tangent. We're changing topics. Totally, bro. That's great. All right, so I'm gonna press. I'm gonna get that coffee through. Doing great, just tired. I see. Well, I'm glad you're doing fine. I feel like Ink Noodle's in a constant state of needing more and more sleep and never being able to get it. How are you? I'm doing pretty fine. Doing all right, I would say. All right. I'm actually really excited for the coffee I'm making, because hopefully it's gonna hold me over so I don't start eating the food while I'm making it. All right. So I'm gonna rinse off the AeroPress. And the hardest part of the process should be done now. Just gonna keep rinsing. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I didn't really check before stream started. But yeah, like I was saying, this is probably gonna be the easiest meal prep recipe that I've done so far, which is why I'm kind of taking my time before I get started, because I feel like it's gonna go by pretty quickly. Let's see. They're one of a kind. Which one, the left or the right? Oh, both. They fight each other out. They change every day. They morph. Hey, Croco, how's it going? At this point, this is a food channel. It's not a food channel. It's a variety channel, all right? It's a variety channel. But also, welcome to stream. Hopefully, you're having a great Monday so far. Or I think it's Tuesday for you. We're like 12 hours apart. We're 13 hours apart, I think. Yeah, good morning. By the way, it's almost 9 p.m. for me. I also steal more teeth when I need them. That sounds horrific. Oh, Siri popping off. The BGM is kind of sexy, not gonna lie. Whoa, thank you, thank you. It's very exquisite. It elevates my cooking. All right, so this is the first part. The secret sauce of the mocha. 5 grams of the hazelnut syrup. There you go. I say as I have like a chunk of chilled chicken off to the side. And I think we need like 20 grams of the chocolate syrup. So we're gonna go in. Oh, look at that. It's just squirting everywhere. All right, that's good. Look at that. That is the secret sauce. That is the secret sauce. Honestly, I'm gonna go in. I think I could use some more chocolate. There we go. We're going with 35 grams. Bro's having coffee at 9. No. It's decaf. It's decaf. All right, it's decaf coffee. It's not. I'm not crazy. I'm not that unhinged. All right. We're enjoying ourselves. It's the process of making coffee that's nice. I've got a chopstick, wooden one. I don't know, generic brand. I don't know. Sponsor me, chopsticks, to mix up the chocolate syrup and the hazelnut syrup. Chef Tuber LB. Honestly, I might I don't know. I just really like cooking. That's all it is. I do play games sometimes, guys. Check out my gaming content. All right. Let's say. Featherhead says, "Hey Noodle, I hope you've unaddicted yourself to Monster." I don't think that's possible. Ink Noodle's been living off Monster for like their entire life. Just because they're in the shape of rectangles doesn't mean he isn't normal. 8:41 p.m. gang rise up. Yeah, exactly. East Coast boys. What's up? What's up? Finally caught a cooking live. Hey Jay, how's it going? It's good to see you. Yeah, we're doing cooking live. We haven't started cooking yet. We're just making a mocha to start. A coffee at 9, as Croco says. You can make mocha, husband of material. Hey, I enjoy being in the kitchen, all right? The kitchen is for everybody. Anybody can cook, as the chef from Ratatouille would say. Cocoa coffee. I haven't taken Monster a few days. Wait, that's awesome. Wait, congratulations, Ink Noodle. That sounds like a personal record. I'm so proud of you. All right. Anyways, next up, we gotta drop some ice in our mocha. You gotta keep it chilled, you know? Mocha's not good unless it's cold. I mean, I guess you could have a hot coffee, but I really like cold drinks. Cold drinks are my thing. EST gang, the beast of the called the East. All right, and the last finishing touch, milk. And I know what you guys are saying, LB, you're lactose intolerant. Well, joke's on you. I have lactose-free milk. That's right, lactose-free. It might be expired. Hold on, let me give you a taste. I don't want to drink expired milk. Hold on. All right, the milk is not sour yet, so I'm going to assume that it's not bad. If it's bad, I'll find out midstream, and then I'm going to go to the BRB screen. All right. There we go. Milk in. Look at that. That is our mocha. At home, so I don't have to go to the Starbucks and buy another one. Nah, your cooking content is top tier. We sincerely lack a chef VTuber. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. That is very flattering. I appreciate it. I'm flustered. I'm blushing. Wow. I appreciate it. Noodle, good job. Yeah, Noodle's doing their best. You just make a gang hand sign IRL, right? You don't know that. Cold mocha. Hey, I like my cold drinks. I can't drink hot coffee. I don't know. As a kid, I just get too scared of burning my tongue. All right, I'm very adverse to burning my tongue. And honestly, I like to drink things fast. So this is the mocha, bone apple teeth. Milk-free milk. It's not milk-free milk. It's lactose-free milk. You're lactose intolerant? Rip. Hey, I feel like most of Asia is lactose intolerant. It's genetics, all right? It's genetics. I can't control that. But it says, believe me when I say the ICU sucks. What do you mean the ICU sucks? You're in the ICU? Wait, what? Willy Wonka would be proud. I missed that. Hey, Aaron. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to stream. It's been forever. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well on this Monday. It's been a bit. It definitely has. It's good to see you again. I was wondering where you went. Yeah, we're doing a really simple meal prep today. So I'm just making a mocha to start. Slaps. I think I put a little too much chocolate syrup this time, but I'll dial it in next time. Collab when though? That is a great comment. It's a great question. I will get in touch with you about that because I have no idea. Soon maybe. I think this week I'm doing 2 streams, so maybe next week or the week after. But yeah, next month is my birthday month, so maybe sometime then. I think that'd be pretty fitting. Milk is overhyped, not gonna lie. I agree. Milk is pretty overhyped. Although milk substitutes are pretty good. I really like almond milk, and I think the best milk substitute by far is oat milk. Oat milk is so good. It's actually slightly sweet, which is really nice. Make sure you keep your milk locked up safe or you may attract Markiplier. I hear he loves milk. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if Markiplier showed up. That'd be great. I only drink cold Americano because it helps me lose weight. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're I mean, I made this as low calorie as I possibly could. Excuse the voice crack. But yeah, I'm using sugar-free everything. Sugar-free hazelnut syrup and sugar-free chocolate syrup, which is really nice. Aaron says, I graduated, so I've been busy. Oh, well, congratulations. Congrats on graduating. Oh my goodness. I am struggling with that mouthful. That's awesome. That's great to hear. But yeah, definitely, I imagine that keeps you pretty busy. But I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Milk big builds strong bones. I mean, I think it does, but I think they defunct that. Like, it's like a marketing thing. Like, the whole Got Milk marketing campaign was like insane. Widely successful, and it overpromised on what milk could do for the body, essentially. I think corporate America was at like, what was it? In a stranglehold by big milk. That's what I call it, big milk industry. You know how they have big oil? Yeah, big milk was all over the TV, in the States at least. Frozen American server, but I got the Asian build. I know, it's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. Being locked in the wrong server. Milk is better than cheese, I agree. You know, I think we talked about this. I did that the cheese tier list tasting stream. I did not enjoy that, and my stomach did not enjoy that either. I don't know how I survived, but I'm still here today, and I'm vibing. Cancer gang? What do you mean soy milk is top tier? Soy milk, all right, I used to be obsessed with soy milk. There was this brand, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like Yan soy milk or something like that. That stuff slapped until I turned like 12, and then I hated it. I don't know, I had it too much. But yeah, soy milk is pretty good. Oat milk is better. That's what I'm gonna say. Most Got Milk commercials had nothing to do with milk. Exactly, it's all about the milk mustache more than anything. All right, well, we should probably get cooking. All right, I think we're gonna do the veggies first. There are no veggies, I have broccoli. That's it, the veggies are broccoli. Okay, so no veggies. We're just gonna go straight to the meat then. I have to marinate the meat. So we're gonna chop up these chicken breasts here, and then we'll toss them in a bowl to marinate. Today I've got some gloves though, so that might help. I got some of these, like, I don't know what these are called, like the plastic glove thingies. Hopefully I don't spread salmonella everywhere. No, the milk industry was all about moving their surplus faster than not. Yeah, I saw a really good docu-series or docu-video on YouTube about it. It was actually, I'm so like intrigued by documentary style videos on YouTube. It just captivates me. I don't know why. Like the way that they can paint a really cool narrative about, oh no, wait, some of this chicken is slightly frozen. Or it's fine. As long as we can cut through it, we'll be fine. So, look at that. Slightly wet, soggy chicken thighs. Isn't that appetizing? Chicken thighs. What, I cannot respect the milk greater than cheese opinion? I'm sorry. I've just never been a fan of cheese. I don't like cheesy cheese. Probably my favorite cheese is provolone because of how mild it is. Like, I think I mentioned this before, but cheese, in my opinion, is best served as an accent to a dish and not the main dish. Which is why, unfortunately, people hate me for this, but I don't like mac and cheese because cheese is the predominant flavor. I don't want my dish to be just cheese. It's gotta have some more depth than just cheese, you know? To be fair though, mac and cheese is a very American thing. Very, very American. All right. And I will inform you guys, over this weekend, I sharpened this knife. So we've got at least a slightly sharper knife to work with this time. Broco says, I learned about the Got Milk ad campaign. Despite being one of the most popular ones in history, it was a failure because the milk sales didn't go up after 20 years of ads. Wait, really? Wait, that's kind of wild because like in my brain, I thought milk was like a superfood or a super drink and that I had to drink milk to get big and strong. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, the whole milk industry. Like, can you imagine being in Big Milk and having milk lobbyists? That's such a weird title. Like, imagine being a lobbyist, like creating laws for milk by Big Milk industry. I don't know. It's like such a mouthful, honestly. Slightly wet, soggy thighs. That is what this is. No mac and cheese is easy to mess up for no reason. That is true. I think one of the things that helps elevate mac and cheese is like breading. If you have some really good breading on your mac and cheese, like bread crumbles, that stuff slaps so hard, honestly. Also, if you guys don't know, I have some amazing news. I ordered a brand new cutting board this morning. So hopefully by next stream or next Monday, we will have a cutting board that isn't this, because this like plastic cutting board has been really difficult to use just because it slides all over the place. And I didn't get a wood one actually. I got like a wood pulp, like fibrous one. I don't know. It said it was dishwasher safe, so I think it'll be good to use with meat. But that's what I've got cooking. That's my little surprise, my little gift to myself. All right, I'm gonna get a mixing bowl in order to marinate these thighs. You know, thighs are juicy, but they're tasteless if you don't have seasoning. All right. So mixing bowl over here, and we're just gonna chop up these chicken thighs. But obesity, so good on you for not overeating cheese. That's valid. Cheese is very calorie dense. Yeah. Nutrition is important. You gotta eat good. You gotta stay healthy. And exercise. Start going to the gym. Be like LB. Lift. But don't lift, mostly squat. I'll have you know, LB's got quite the cake. All due to my squats. It's like the only thing I do every workout. Honestly, once you get used to it, squatting feels really satisfying. Like if my legs aren't sore, I feel off. It feels wrong. I'm not progressing. I don't know. I get really addicted to these kinds of things because for me personally, I gamify a lot of things in my life, especially habits that I want to keep. And so I think lifting in general is really easy to gamify because the numbers just go up week after week for the most part, unless you plateau. Like right now, I'm plateauing pretty hard on my overhead press. Oh wait, is that Muri? Hey Muri, how's it going? Sorry, I missed your message. Welcome to stream. Oh, also hi Mello. Animal milk is so gross. Animal milk in general is pretty gross. Like if you think about the concept, like I feel like we're not supposed to be drinking milk this far into our life cycle, right? Milk is baby food essentially. So we're all just big babies. Unga. He's cutting in weird angles. Like how Kendall Jenner cuts her cucumbers. Hey, I'm not the best chef, all right? I'm just making do with what I've got. We're making things happen. They might not be right, but they're happening. There we go. Honestly, this music is a little too happy. This music is a little too fun, a little too rambunctious. It's like, oh, look at this itsy ditsy LB VTuber. Messing up in the kitchen, per usual. There we go. Especially when Issa keeps saying I have baby hands. I don't have baby hands, I have hands. My hands are normal hands, okay? Don't call them baby hands. They're just small, they're not baby hands. Are they dainty? No, they're just hands. My hands are hands, all right? Don't roast me for it. He's got his priorities on right. Who needs a gym membership when you got a sword? Yes, because I study the blade. I don't know if you guys have seen that, like, okay, so obviously it's no secret that I am obsessed with Hollow Tempest. But there was this one time where Vesper, one of the Hollow Tempest talents, out of pocket, out of nowhere, he's like, while you guys were out having premarital sex, I was studying the blade, and that has been ingrained in my head ever since. Numbers go up equals more satisfaction? Exactly. You just gotta gamify the things that matter, such as exercise. That's pretty important, I'd say. Alright. I don't know if I'm supposed to chop up the chicken thighs this small. This is actually quite small. Dainty little princess hands? Hey, relax, alright? They're not dainty little princess hands. I wish to consume this creature's bodily fluid. Don't say that. That's not milk, is it? Wait, that is milk. Oh my god, don't say that. Mello says most people actually lose the ability to process dairy as they age, so drinking milk as adults is weird. That's what I'm saying. See, I'm not the weird one for being lactose intolerant. You all are weird for wanting to drink milk this far into your life cycle. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm on the side of science, okay? His hands are big, I don't know. Exactly, I got big boy. I don't like that either. I just have normal hands, okay? They're not big, they're not small, they're normal hands. Normal hands. For some reason, your streams keeps lagging for me. Is there an inter-server kind of thing? Oh, I don't know. I hope not. It might be multi-streaming. Is anyone else, can they confirm if it's lagging for them? If it is, I can restart the YouTube stream. It shouldn't be too bad. YouTube's nice in that way where you can directly like reconnect to your stream without having to like close the waiting room, for example. Twitch kind of sucks in terms of like, when your stream crashes, you have 2 minutes to reconnect and get going again. Well, milk is great. Was that Oastwise? Because it's full of nutrients. It's better than using cow for meat. That's true. I mean, milk is more sustainable than meat, obviously. You're a vestie? I am a vestie. Unfortunately, I am part of a vestie. Although I do like Magni Desmond a lot. If you guys haven't seen a Magni Desmond stream, highly recommend it. Or just watch one of his clips. He's hilarious. He has really great comedic timing. And he's very charismatic, which is nice too, that helps. You'll never sway my love for cow milk? Why would you be obsessed with cow milk? There's so many other better beverages that you could consume. Like soda. Soda. Liquid sugar is, what was it? Candy bar in a can. It's the best thing since sliced bread or something or other. YouTube isn't lagging? All right, thanks for confirming, Mercenary. Appreciate it. I'm talking-ish, but I have small hands, not gonna lie. There's nothing wrong with small hands, all right? Do we need to make a small hands club? Welcome to the small hands club. You are welcome here, even if you have small hands. This is the small hand support group. Welcome. Have you been bullied because you had small hands? Me too. Let's be friends. That's what this club is. Remember the Renaissance painting where the dad is locked in jail and the daughter lets him suck her milk for nutrients to survive in jail? I have not seen that. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but if it exists, you know, the ingenuity of mankind is quite impressive. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, right? I'm not gonna decline. I don't know if I'd willingly partake though, but if it's what it takes to survive, I mean, there's no choice. At least that's what I'll say. High fructose corn syrup. I miss Magmo. Who's Magmo? Puny mouse hands. I don't have puny mouse hands. Small hands club feels like a pervy thing, not gonna lie. Okay, you know what? Maybe we're workshopping the name, all right? It doesn't have to be small hands club. It can be tiny hands crew. How about that? Does that sound less pervy? I don't know. Maybe it's the hands. All soda's disgusting? No, soda's like the best thing. I don't know if you guys know, but I've graduated from soda, okay? I used to drink soda every day, but I know it's bad for me, and I'm actually genetically, what's it called? Predisposed? Genetically, like, I don't know, vulnerable to developing diabetes, so I had to really cut back on my soda intake, unfortunately. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Yeah, I cut out soda a while back, and I mostly consume seltzer. I drink soda on occasion, but like it was really bad. It was so bad that my IRL friends, they sat me down and they had an intervention with me because I was drinking soda every time I was in their presence. And they're like, man, you need help. I'm like, okay, seltzer it is. The clearly inferior soda. It's just, I don't know, something about drinking water, like, water is great, but sometimes I just don't want to drink water. Small Hands Anonymous, public posted with username. That's one way to do it. It's really famous? Wait, really? I would like to look it up, but I also don't want that painting to be in my search history. So we're in a predicament there, huh? Yo, how long are those hands though? I got 7 inches. Yeah, you have to be 6 inches or less to be in the small hands, not small hands, the tiny hand crew. THC? Oh yeah, tiny hand crew, the THC. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. Rum and Coke is the cure for depression in sheep. Wait, is it? I mean, sheep bodies are way smaller than human bodies, so they probably process alcohol way worse. All right, anyways, this is a cooking stream. I think. Chicken seasoning. We need boneless chicken, skinless chicken thighs diced. We got that. We need onion powder, garlic, cloves minced, and salt and pepper. All right. So I'm gonna peel off this glove, and we're just gonna throw in some stuff in there. I'm just gonna eyeball it. No precise measurements. All right. So we'll start with the pepper. Salt and pepper to taste. Well, I like pepper. We're grinding some pepper. Look at that. Look at those twisting skills. I'm a beast at this. I'm a natural. All right, anyways, after that, salt. I've got some kosher salt. Let's pour some on my hand here. I'm gonna just do a little drizzly, a drizzle of salt. Look at that, a couple pinches, and then I just dumped the rest of my hand in there. So there was no point in doing that, by the way. It just felt nice to rub the salt between my fingers. Anyways, that's the salt. Now we need onion powder. Did I buy some? I bought some the other day. Let me search through my bags real quick. Onion powder san. Doko desu. Found it. All right, we got some Walmart onion powder. From my wrist to the end of my fingers is about 6 to 7 inches. There you go. Welcome to THC. Right, we're cooking? Yeah. I almost forgot we were cooking for a second. Season the slimy chicken. Yeah, honestly, this chicken is so ridiculously slimy. It's gross. I'm pretty sure it's because I thawed it from the freezer. What is the average human hand? I don't know. Can someone find the answer? I can't really Google it right now. I'm a little preoccupied. All right, let me get. How do I open this? Oh, we got it. I got it. Wait, I don't got it. How do I open this onion powder? Okay, I got it. I lied. I got it. Ignore me. We're just winging it, okay? We're winging it. Potato, nice hand. Granny measurements. LB is like onions. He has many layers. I mean, you're not wrong. What happened to my thing? Alright, we're back. Alright, onion powder. I don't know how much. 1 teaspoon? That's a tiny itty bit of onion powder. Sure. I don't know. I feel like I can somehow, if someone would be able to mess up this recipe, it'd probably be me. So I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out horribly wrong. All right, and then we need what is it? We need minced garlic, which I should have. If you guys don't remember, my favorite, minced garlic in a jar. Let's go. Fake garlic. It makes it easy, right? If it makes cooking easy, there's no shame in doing it. You don't need real ingredients for everything. All right, these are LB facts, okay? If you can cook for yourself, you're already miles ahead of other people who have to eat out for every meal. I'm no professional, but I'm a huge advocate for making cooking accessible. To me specifically. If it's accessible to you, good as well. But for me specifically, if it's accessible for me, it's good. I normally use garlic powder. I mean, I do have garlic powder, but I feel like minced garlic in a jar has more substance, which is kind of nice. You get to see the physical impact of your garlic. All right, I do need another glove, so I'm gonna grab another one. LB, waster of gloves. Here we go. Maybe I should measure my hand. I'll get a measuring tape and I'll measure my hand on stream at some point. How about that? Then, because wouldn't it be ironic if I create THC, the Tiny Hand Crew, and I can't even be a part of it because my hand is too big? That would be a tragedy unfolding. There we go. That'll be the start of my trauma. I'll tell that to my therapist. Let's go. All right. Meat is being mixed. Look at that. Mixed meat. There's a lot of connective tissue though. It's kind of gross. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, don't let's just say I hope that I can be a part of my own club, all right? My own, I keep saying club, crew, THC, Tiny Hand Crew. Man, this mocha slaps. I knocked it out of the park with that one. All right, next up. I think we need to make the sauce. So I think we're done with the cutting board. Like, I think we're completely done with the cutting board. So I'm gonna take this off. Okay, you know how I said this is probably gonna be the easiest meal prep recipe I've ever attempted? If it turns out bad, I'm gonna quit cooking streams forever. How about that? All right, I'm putting it all on the line. Yeah, let me watch this this knife real quick. Because diseases, you know, we don't want to give ourselves food poisoning on accident. That would be tragic. LB meal prep stream where he gives himself food poisoning on accident. What do they do when people clickbait their YouTube thumbnails? Cooking stream gone wrong, gone sexual, food poisoning. I don't know what other clickbait things can I put? Gone wrong, gone emotional, gone sexual, gone viral. All in parentheses. Do people still do that anymore? That's not a smart bet. I recently checked on the status of my Google account, and for some strange reason, I somehow got a brand. I don't know how I got it, but it's neat for snuffing out imposters. Wait, that's kind of cool. I don't even know how to get a brand account. That's not a smart bet. Tiny hands cult. If your hands are too big, we steal them and burn them. No, please don't. It's not gone battery. Zam. That's the one. That's the zinger we're looking for. All right, cutting board is cleaned. What did I say I was gonna do? I was gonna make the sauce. All right, so we'll probably make the sauce in this container, in this bowl. So for the sauce, we're gonna need 70 grams of honey. Thankfully, I just bought a ton of honey right here. I think I'm gonna use a ceramic bowl instead of a plastic. All right, ceramic. There we go. I'm gonna use pure organic honey. 70 grams. Good thing I have a measuring scale. A food scale. Honestly, a food scale is so underrated. Highly recommend having one. When I was counting calories, it saved me. Because I used to count calories before, when I was like trying to cut. I mean, I don't count calories anymore, and I'm still cutting, but like it gives you perspective on how many calories are in food. LB will make sauce out of severed hands. Incorrect. False. I will not make sauce out of severed hands. 70 grams. Glug, glug, glug. The only problem with honey is that it's so sticky. I don't even know how I'm supposed to get it out of this mixing bowl. All right. That's 70. The 72 is close enough. Potato, you're reminding of the climax of the Fight Club. I actually haven't seen Fight Club. Is it a good movie? Do we not talk about Fight Club? I don't know how it goes. Right, honey sauce, that is the first ingredient. Now we need 50 grams of sriracha. I think I have some like knockoff, like store brand sriracha somewhere. There it is. 50 grams of sriracha going in now. Oh, I probably should have shaken it. Hold on. I gotta shake the sriracha. Don't forget the #1 rule, Donut. I recommend watching it blind. Okay. In that case, I'll have to make it a point to watch it at some point. 50 grams. Sriracha. Come on, 50-50. Oh, almost there. 50. Nice. A little over, but close enough. 50.2. And then we need 30 grams of apple cider vinegar. I think that's for acidity. First I need to find the apple cider vinegar. Got it. Is apple cider vinegar supposed to be refrigerated? It's vinegar, right? I don't think it needs to be. All right, 30 grams of apple cider vinegar. Bone apple teeth. 34 grams, I kind of overdid it. Sesame oil, 10 grams. Oh, wait, I don't know if I bought sesame oil. Shoto. Hold on. I have mirin. That is not sesame oil. Hold on. Sesame oil. Where art thou? Oh, I found it. I have some sesame seed oil. That's not the same. Is it? All right, there you go. Organic virgin sesame oil. You need 10 grams of this. This is what I've got. Simply Balanced organic virgin sesame oil. No, you just leave it in the pantry. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure that my my apple cider vinegar didn't go bad. Was it 10 grams? 10 grams. 5, 6. All right, come on. All right, it's 9 grams. That's close enough. I don't want to play too much with the oil. All right. So that's the sauce. I think that's it. Oh, and then salt. Salted. I don't need salt. All right, it's fine. There's so much in the sauce already. I don't think I need to add salt. I'll be getting a hands-on experience. I mean, you're not wrong. All right. Let me mix up this sauce with yet another chopstick. Please sponsor me, chopsticks. I kind of just want to make a company that makes chopsticks called Chopstick. Apple cider vinegar always comes in handy. Honestly, I don't use apple cider vinegar all that much, but I feel like I should incorporate it more. Once I get a better grasp of like the fundamentals of cooking, I do want to branch out and like kind of just wing, like, you know, just wing it and just make recipes live. Because like at the end of the day, as long as you have the basics of like what a good dish entails, like you can get pretty close. Because like the meal prep General Tso's chicken I did the other week was actually really good, surprisingly. Like the sauce didn't hit, but like the actual base of the meat itself, pretty dang good. All right, sauce is done. Chicken is marinating. We're gonna move those both to the side here. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the induction stove. The big scary induction stove. Alrighty. So into the living room where I store my induction stove. And we're gonna start by prepping the veggies first, I think. And then we'll prepare the meat afterwards, and then we'll toss in the veggies as the meat, towards the end of when the meat cooks. All right, there we go. All right, throw this on the side. I don't know why my laptop keeps going to sleep. I think we're good. There we are. All right. Don't want my mouth sewn shut again. What? Gotta hand it to you. The joke was a handful. Thank you, thank you. LB markets chopsticks as nature's fork. That's actually such a great like tagline. Was it like, welcome to Chopsticks, the revolutionary chopsticks for your kitchen needs. Chopsticks, nature's fork. Sponsored by LB. I would buy that, honestly. All right. I'm really enjoying this mocha. Hold on, I'm gonna take another sip. All right, you know what it is? It's cast iron time. Welcome to the club, cast iron. I'm gonna start heating you up. I see some liquid in there, so we're gonna just soak that up before we begin. I've been doing a pretty good job of seasoning this pan, I think. We're making it. Yeah, now you're cooking, let's go. Chopsticks are like tongs, more like tongs and forks. That's true. I don't know. Chopsticks are just very versatile. I enjoy having them. Organic, free range, unfiltered stick. Hey, May Cool. How you doing? Doing pretty well. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. It's good to see you. We were just doing a little cooking stream. We're doing some honey chicken meal prep today. So, oh shoot, I forgot to make rice. All right, we're not cooking. Cancel, abort. Let me make rice real quick. Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot the most vital ingredient. How's it cooking? It's going pretty well. Of course, as you can tell, I forgot to make the rice. So we're gonna do that now. Just gonna wash my rice pot real quick. I can't believe it's like in my heritage. How could I forget the rice? All right, here we go. All right, don't mind me. I'm rinsing the rice off, or not the rice off. The rice pot off. We're getting there, all right? No worries, no worries. This is recoverable. I knew I was missing something. I didn't know I was missing something so important. All right, there we go. This music makes me sound like a clown. All right, I just missed a little bit of rice. It'll be fine. Where's my measuring cup? How do I lose everything in the kitchen all the time? It's like my own apartment. What could I possibly be missing? Where? Oh, I found it. We're just gonna do 2 cups of rice. So you guys can see, empty rice pot. We're gonna go with 2 cups of rice. Your sense of humor is handsomely reporting. Asian card revoked. I know. I should be ashamed. There we go. 1 scoop. I always forget to make rice. I don't know, I feel like you take rice for granted so much, it's like you just assume that it's already there. There you go. Alright, that's how much rice we're going to be working with today. Don't butt into face territory. My bad. Do you plan on eating the chicken by itself? No. Definitely got to eat it with rice. We're doing rice and broccoli. So this is the dreaded, what is it? Bodybuilder meal. Chicken, rice, and broccoli. It's notorious for being tasteless, but I'm hoping that the sauce kind of elevates it to the next level. Let me just wash the rice real quick. As you know, rice needs to be washed. It is no question about it. It is not optional. Wash your rice. Otherwise, the starch makes the rice very sticky and unappetizing. Just take my word for it, right? Trust. Trust the process. Wash your rice. Alright. I definitely need more like camera angles to show you guys the whole process of washing this rice. It's culturally significant, okay? There we go. I've rinsed it once. We're gonna rinse it again. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. I'm rinsing it off screen. Alright. Rice is washed for the most part. There we go. Time to add in some water. What's nice with a rice cooker is like, once you do this part, it's like, set it and forget it. But yeah, I always do equal parts rice and water. No need to get too scientific with it. Just 1 to 1. Call it a day. There we go. 2 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. I'm gonna go ahead and just like push the rice down into the base of the rice pot. There we go. So that it all cooks. Optional, you can add a bay leaf in there. I think I have some extras. I might as well throw in some. Let me grab that out of there. Bay leaves. It's mostly for aroma. It doesn't really affect the taste of it, but it makes the rice smell better. Alright, so here we go. I've got some organic bay leaves. We'll just throw in a couple. Let's see. Your rice deserves an apology? I know. I'm sorry. I've done the rice dirty. Source, trust me, bro. Parentheses, Asian. I think that's the most authentic source you could trust. Alright. So, rice is ready. We're just gonna throw this in. The rice cooker. Alrighty. There we go. Rice is cooking. I do need to wash this rice scoop though. You always scoop the rice out of the rice pot with a rice scoop. Otherwise, you'll scratch the non-stick coating on the rice pot and you don't want that. Unspoken rule of cooking rice. Although I do want to buy one of those fancy, what are they called? Zojiroshi or whatever. Rice cookers. I feel like that'd be like a dream come true. Alright. I'm gonna heat this pan now. We're gonna look to just what's it called? Stir fry some broccoli. I have some frozen broccoli that we're gonna be using as our veggie for this dish. All right, let me see if I can grab them. Here we go. I have 2 pounds of broccoli cuts right here. This is what we're using today as our vegetable of choice. I should have done that with a soup. Oh, should be done with the soup despite adding new stuff with it for the next few days. I'm also eating 2 to 4 servings of soup at a time out of a ramen bowl. Oh, I see. That sounds actually very practical. It says, one thing I've never been able to identify with is the male desire to get jacked. I can understand wanting to be fit, but personally I never wanted to build muscle. I like being weak. That's valid. I think the sleeper build is nice. I mean, like I said, I don't work out in order to build a physique. I work out in order to have fundamental strength. So on the off chance I'm required to lift something big and heavy, I can. That's really it. Being able to move about in the world without breaking your back sounds like a pretty good value proposition, I would say. Anyways, I think I can just use some spray oil for this one. So we'll use spray canola oil this time. There we go. I'll just put this off to the side. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna throw in a bunch of broccoli. Oh, where are my scissors? I need scissors for this. Scissors. Where are you? How do I keep misplacing like everything in this house? Okay, I guess I'm not using scissors. I guess I'm using my teeth. Can I do it with my hands? I might be able to open it with my hands. Ugh. I don't think I'm strong enough. As in, like, I don't want to put so much force that it goes everywhere if the bag just rips open. I'll just poke a hole in it. And we'll stretch it out. There we go. Broccoli. I think I'm just gonna add it in by hand. Since there's oil in there, it's gonna splash for a little bit. Because obviously oil and water does not mix. All right. I think that's enough broccoli for the week. I am going to put it in a freezer bag though. I think this means we're probably going to use broccoli as the main veggie for next week as well, if the recipe doesn't call for anything else. There we are. I do need to get like my spatula. Here we are. I actually want a wooden one. There we go. Honestly, this smells really good. I think it's the canola oil. Once I'm done with this current batch of soup, I'm gonna make some more, as I got some resources to make another batch. Wait, Mercery has infinite vegetable soup. That sounds crazy. Taylor says one downside to that though is that my cousins who are like 5 or 8 years younger than me, because I'm the oldest male child in the family, are not stronger than me. That's not a problem. There's more to life than being strong. I don't think physical physique matters too much. Like, I don't think you need physical physique to have a fulfilling life. That's my opinion on it. I think I have to stir this around a lot. I may have overcrowded the pan, just slightly. Just a hunch. You say that, but they act like rats? Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, though. They won't be stronger if you break their limbs? Exactly. Just break their ankles. Challenge them to a one-on-one in basketball and just break their ankles. Easy solution. Often the best solutions are the easiest ones. I think I'm gonna prepare another, I'm gonna grab another mixing bowl to drop off the broccoli into, so that when I cook the meat, it's not sitting in the pan. Keep in mind that most of these veggies were given to me from my old people who bring back too much fresh food, to which I get to use in about a month's time or less before it rots. Oh, that's true. Mercenary literally has no choice but to eat veggie soup for the rest of the month. I mean, there's a nice browning on here, but I know some of these broccolis are still a little frozen. Well, let's keep moving them around so they don't burn. Some of them are getting a little toasty. I'm gonna drop the heat down to like a 3. Let them steam themselves a little bit. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna actually splash some water in here and let them steam for a tiny amount. I do need a cup for that though. Grabbing a cup real quick. That's water in. I probably should have gotten the lid first. It's gonna steam for a little bit. Buy me some time to drink my coffee. Mel says, just realized I haven't eaten dinner yet. Oh no, wait, please go eat dinner. It's so late. If you're in the same time zone as me, it's pretty late. Right now for me, it is 9:28. Madam, please, my pot is still full. Eat more then. This is the start to your villain origin story. Alright. I know the recipe didn't really call for me to steam the broccoli, but some of it was just not cooking as fast as I would like. Like, the outside was cooking way faster than the inside. Okay. Honestly, I think it's pretty good. Broccoli's pretty good. I'm probably gonna add salt and pepper to taste here. Black pepper in. I do need garlic powder. I want garlic powder in here. Give me a second. Wait, I can't find my garlic powder. No! The essential ingredient! Chemical X. Nowhere to be found. Alright. I guess just pepper it is. I'll get some salt. We are back with the kosher salts. A little sprinkle in there. Yeah, that is definitely broccoli. It has been cooked. Straight from frozen. It might be a little soggy, which is fine. I don't mind it. Igno says I have no words to describe how I want a coffee right now. I'm sorry. If you do get coffee, please get decaf. It is too late in the evening to have a fully caffeinated beverage. Alright. It is a return of the obnoxiously bright green oven mitt. And I will just be transferring the broccoli into this mixing bowl. There we go. Okay, next up. The main ingredient. Hot. My bad. I'm gonna spray the bottom here. We're gonna go in with the chicken. Bump up the heat a little bit. Just to get it going. Probably do like a 6. There we are. I'll be having my coffee in around 8 hours. As you should, as you should. Definitely not now. I want any drink that gives me energy. That's valid. Ink Noodle, have you ever considered that you may have a caffeine addiction? I feel like that's a real possibility. There you go. So I'm gonna cook these chicken thighs Let me see. And I think we just add in the sauce later. So we'll cook the chicken thighs, we'll reduce the heat a little bit, and then we'll add the sauce. And I think that's really it for this recipe. Like I was saying, it's relatively short, relatively simple, relatively sweet. We just gotta make sure the meat is thoroughly cooked before we do anything else. And then we have another YouTuber's take on chicken, rice, and broccoli. And hopefully it'll be fine to just nibble on throughout the week. My doctor has said I'm not supposed to have coffee, so I don't drink coffee. That's valid. Though, I'm pretty sure you can still drink coffee if it's decaf and you don't add a ton of sugar. Maycool says, did you make the rice? I did. The rice is cooking right now. It's not done yet though. It's in the rice cooker. Yeah, right now we're just pan frying the chicken thighs. I think I have to let it sit for a little bit. I'm gonna bring it to maybe a 7. All right, we finished the mocha. But yeah, it's chilling at a 7. I honestly don't know how hot we're supposed to cook the chicken thighs at, but thighs are fairly forgiving, as in like it's very difficult to overcook thighs. So I think the higher might be better. Just to get a nice sear on it too. So I'm gonna go with like a full 8. We're gonna go pretty high up there on the heat index. Medium heat. Yeah, I think 8 is like medium high. Should be fine. Mostly I want a lot of this water to evaporate first, and then I'll reduce the heat. That's what I'm thinking. Battery doesn't cook the rice cooks LB. LB is in the rice cooker. In the VTuber cooker right now? That's not how that works. Ink Noodle says, my English teacher says I will die of a heart attack whenever she sees me with a monster. I mean, honestly, she may not be wrong, but how you choose to go is your choice. It is definitely 100% your choice. What time is it? It is 9:30 for me, 9:34. In my local time. I didn't realize that the chicken thighs would release so much liquid. It's reduced by a significant margin. It's almost like we're boiling the chicken thighs. It's kind of gross. 7? No, it's 9:34 p.m. Like at night for me. I am in Eastern Standard Time. There we go. Oh, this looks so gross. Guys, don't look at it, all right? It'll look better, I promise. Give it some time. 9? Yes, it is 9. Almost 10 o'clock. Is this dinner or lunch? This is lunch for the rest of the week. This is meal prep. So I'm making all my meals for the entire week. Or all my lunches for the entire week. Honestly, this might not even be enough chicken. Because I'm just using the leftover chicken from the last meal prep. One of my friends says they felt that they would be dying after slamming 4 coffees and 4 big cans of Red Bull in the span of 3 hours. I feel like you could actually go into cardiac arrest after that. Maycool says it's 4:35 a.m. Oh my goodness. Wait, why are you awake? You should go to sleep. You're up so late. Are you usually up this late? Do we have a night owl in our midst? I used to be a night owl, and then I found a corporate job that requires me to wake up early. It is unfortunate, and I do not love it. Yes, I am. I see. Featherhead is giving me eyes. What am I missing? Am I missing context? I don't know. This chicken's looking kind of gross. I'm actually a bit hungry. Do you have anything quick that you could make to eat? Usually I eat instant ramen at late night. I'm pretty sure my late night food, almost 80% of the time, is instant ramen. Eggs? Eggs aren't too bad. But don't be like me. I made a cheese omelet the other day and then I had stomach problems during my stream. It was not fun. I would not do it again. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. It took forever, but the context was don't look. Oh, I see. My bad, my bad. Yeah, I'm a little slow on catching up to chat when I'm cooking. If you guys don't know, cooking actually requires a decent amount of attention. Even if you're not doing it right, it still requires attention. I want this water to burn off. It's gonna take a while. Just gotta let it evaporate. Yeah, I think this is definitely a result of overcrowding the pan. But it's fine. Because we're cooking a week's worth of food. It was kind of inevitable. I just want salt and pepper. That's valid. No, I was slow to type. Oh, I see. Which you should add? I did add salt and pepper to this already. We added salt and pepper already when it was in the mixing bowl. You pretty much caught it moments after I sent it. Oh, I see. How you season the chicken? There's minced garlic in here. There's salt and there's pepper. And then we have a sauce here. We have this sauce that we're gonna add once the water reduces. Yeah, we're just gonna let this cook. We're just vibing. I think with how much he drank, he went over daily recommended dose of caffeine by like 4 times over at least. Yeah. That is actually definitely not safe. I would actually be concerned for my own health if that had happened to me. What kind of sauce is it? It's a combination of honey, sriracha, apple cider vinegar, and sesame oil. It's a honey-based. It's supposed to be like a honey-based sweet glaze that we coat our chicken thighs in. Hi Momo, how are you? It's good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. I saw you were active in the Discord this morning. It was so nice of you. That looks delicious. Thank you. Yeah, it looks way better now that the water has reduced. Yeah, we're making a honey chicken meal prep for the rest of this week. I'll be eating these for my lunches throughout the week. Which, I'm hoping they taste good, but I don't know. It's cooking pretty fast. I'm gonna reduce the heat to 6. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like I said, this is probably one of the simpler recipes that I'm making out of all the meal preps I've done so far. So I'm kind of just taking my time with it. Enjoying the process, you know. Stopping to smell the roses. Doing well. Just been cramming for the end of the term. That's in 2 weeks. Class is out to get me. Oh no. Well, hopefully things go smoothly for you. But yeah, that definitely seems really important. How are all you? Doing pretty great. It's getting pretty late for me though. But cooking is always fun. Yeah, I'm wishing you all the good success on your exams. Definitely sounds like a busy time for you. Yeah, okay, it's been reducing a lot actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this go for a little bit. I'm gonna try to get like a decent amount of browning on this bottom side here, and then we'll mix it around and see if we can get browning on some additional chicken thigh. Look at all that steam coming off. Thank you. Also, this is making me hungry. sorry. You should definitely find a snack to eat. That might be pretty good. He's literally unhinged. He has a 40-pound bag of McDonald's frozen chicken nuggets and brags about what sounds like withdrawal effects of caffeine addiction when he doesn't get his dose. Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely not something to brag about. All right, we got some decent browning. That's really good. I feel that way about people who brag about like not getting enough sleep. I'm like, I understand that you're not getting enough sleep, but 1, this isn't a competition, and 2, that's just not healthy. Why is that like a badge of honor? It's mostly in the context of people that say like when you say you haven't got enough sleep, and they ask you how many hours, and you're like, oh, I got 5 hours. They're like, oh, well, I got 3 hours. I'm like, okay, that's nice. That sucks for both of us. I mean, it's not a competition. I don't know. I think a lot of people do that I've encountered at least. Ignu says your cooking streams always make you hungry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie though. This smells absolutely incredible. I gotta reduce the heat. Yeah. Now that the water's evaporated, like there's a nice fond on the bottom here. Yeah, the chicken thighs are smelling amazing. And there's decent browning. We're gonna keep it in here for a little longer here. But yeah, it's like just cooking in its own fat. It smells so good. My pain is far greater than yours? Exactly. I'm like, congratulations. Does that mean I'm not allowed to feel pain? Am I not allowed to complain about my own pain? It's like, when I say I didn't sleep, it's not an invitation for you to try to one-up me. I don't know. Something about it is always like, okay, and then? Like, why? Why is this the flex that you think it is? I'm so disconnected that I don't follow the conversation, but I agree. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you agree. All right. I think we are reaching the end of the chicken thigh cooking process. All right, what I'm gonna do is while I let that sit for a little bit, I'm gonna wipe down some of the sides of this induction stove because chicken grease just got all over the place. He also brags about having 30 to 40 guns like the average stereotypical gun-toting American. Isn't that expensive? Isn't 30 to 40 guns like the cost of buying a brand new car? Like, guns are not cheap. I don't know. I don't own a gun, personally, but I do know that they are quite expensive. All right, there we go. I'm gonna add in the sauce. I'm gonna eyeball it. I don't think we're gonna use all this sauce because we don't want to overwhelm the chicken. I'm just gonna drizzle this in here. Yeah, we're gonna let this cook because we want the sugars and the honey to caramelize and stick to the chicken thighs. Gotta let them cook. Alright, I think that's enough sauce. I'm gonna put this off to the side. The rice is done. I think it just popped, so we're good. We're almost done with the meal prep. Surprisingly. I don't think we've been cooking for that long. I'm gonna bump this up to a 3. There we go. Yeah, that's money. Yeah, I don't know how much a gun costs, but that sounds excessive. It says, I still want to own guns, but all my rights are being fought out in court at this time for the entire state of California. Oh, that sounds unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I do think you should be able to buy whatever you want, but also buying that many guns sounds absolutely irresponsible. I still hate the Ronald Reagan for what he did against the Second Amendment in his own home state before my own time. I don't know too much about gun laws, but I mean, it is a part of the Constitution. In the States, at least. And I feel like, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you can do whatever you want. Alright, let's see. I mean, I think the sauce is caramelizing a little bit. We're getting there. It's still a little, like, wet for my taste, so I think I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna just, like, be patient. Let the sauce cook. Hey, Dave Kine. Welcome to stream. Hopefully you're having a great Monday. We're almost about done with the chicken thighs and the sauce. I feel like I should start adding the broccoli in here. Although the broccoli will add a lot of moisture. I don't know if that's what we want. I'll let the sauce caramelize a little more, and then we'll add the broccoli when the sauce is a little thicker. Because it is a honey-based sauce. Food looks good? Thank you, thank you. I'm excited for it. Oh, I should probably taste test it, though. Let me taste it, make sure it seems okay. Because I may need to adjust some seasonings. It's fork time. Gasp, LB uses a fork instead of a chopstick. Just this once. It's actually pretty good. The sauce is not thick enough though. It's not sticking. So we need to reduce it a little more. Kyle, how are you? Welcome to stream. Rude? What do you mean rude? Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Reaching the tail end of our honey chicken journey. All that's left is to portion it out. I think I burnt my tongue. I'm gonna get some water. That chicken thigh was hot. Too hot to handle. There we are. Oh, the sauce is really thickening up. It's really coming together, I think. Because it's actually clinging onto the chicken thighs pretty well at this stage. So, it's alright, thanks. Hope the cooking is coming along good. It's going well. It's going surprisingly well. I didn't expect it to go this smoothly. I think that just goes to show LB is becoming a proper chef in the kitchen. Look at that. Sauce is like actually glistening, glazing all over. What's the word? The sauce is glizzing all over this this chicken thigh. Glizzing all over these thighs. He's a repeated victim of domestic abuse. Every person he has ended up dating turns out to be crazy, either by stabbing him, lighting him on fire, or physically abusing him. How about just don't date? I feel like if you're that unlucky, just don't even bother. That looks delicious. Thank you, thank you. That sounds wrong. It does sound wrong, because it's probably wrong. Never ever describe your chicken as being glizzed on. He has the worst luck when it comes to relationships. He finds all the crazy people. Maybe he just has a type, and that type is crazy. That could be a factor, I would say. Alright, I'm gonna move this to the side. I'm gonna throw in some of this broccoli. We'll give it a good mix, and then we'll start portioning it out with the meal prep. We lost the broccoli, sir. Here we go. Alright, we rescued him. All good. This is a lot of broccoli, actually. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna start getting ready to portion these out. So I think what we're gonna do, this is full of salmonella, so we'll put it off to the side. This is the mixing bowl that housed the broccoli, so we'll just pour everything in here and then we'll portion out for meal prep. Which means I need the return of the obnoxiously lime green oven mitt. I'm just gonna put them all in here. Now that is food of some sort, some variety. All right, I'm gonna put away the induction stove here. Put this off into the living room per the usual. And like I said, for this week, I'm probably just gonna do 2 streams. I think I might just do God of War on Friday. Just to take a little break from the Fire Emblem, and then we'll pick up Fire Emblem again in the following week. Oh, there we go. What a curse. That definitely sounds like a curse. I hate cooking chicken because I want to try this. Sorry. Really like broccoli. Quick green screen in the mitt. Wait, that might actually be hilarious. Yeah, so this is the meat veggie mixture for our meal prep. I'm gonna grab some containers, and we do have the rice ready. So, we got this. We got 3 containers right here, and I still need 2 more. I should have some. Let me grab them real quick. I'm gonna have to wash them though. They are currently unwashed. So off screen, I'm gonna wash the other 2 meal prep containers. There we go. Just make sure they're 100% clean before we put in our magical concoction. These meal prep containers are gonna be so clean. There'll never be anything cleaner. Right, here we go. Here's another one, and I need one more. Second container is about halfway clean. Gonna rinse it off with some water here. There we go. All 5 meal prep containers for the week. Yummy, thank you. Last person he was in a relationship with, he gave them, the dad left to get the milk treatment because they were horrible. He said the worst part was that the crazy people are usually good, but this one wasn't. Like I said, I think he should probably stop trying. I admit, I think these pots are cute. Thank you, thank you. I need to start doing meal prep again and make my life easier. It definitely is. I find that it's been really helpful just to like have something ready so I don't have to think about what I'm eating. All right, so we're just gonna put a scoop in every single one until we run out. Because honestly, for portion control, as long as it's close enough, at the end of the week, you're eating the same amount anyways. There you go. Wait, that wasn't enough. Add some over here. Honestly, this is pretty decent, especially once we get the rice in there. There we go. All right, and the last bits I'm just gonna toss in this one. Honestly, I think they look about right. Yeah, I feel like I could have used a tiny bit more chicken thigh, but I just used up the rest that I had. And now we're gonna set up the rice. So here is the rice cooker. Off to the side here. Look at that beauty. I have to fish out these bay leaves first though. Like I said, the bay leaves really enhance the smell of the rice. I don't know if it does all that much to the flavor though. There you go, take that out. Hold on, let me get my my rice scoop. Using the fork is low-key sacrilegious. Here's another one. Let's scoop these out. All the bay leaves out. Into the trash. Okay, and so we'll start portioning the rice into each dish here, right in this little pocket. There we go. Honestly, this is my favorite part, just seeing it all come together in these meal prep streams. Looking pretty good if you ask me. Yeah, and honestly, I want to try to see what else I can come up with. I think this week we did chicken, so I think next week we'll try to do another beef dish or a pork dish. I think I do want to make it a point to like alternate the meat that I'm using every week, so that, you know, you get some variety. Because honestly, chicken is my favorite meat, but eating chicken all the time probably doesn't serve as a very interesting palate. There you go. Look at that. Look at all that rice. Looking pretty good for something I started so late into the process. There we go. Bone apple teeth. It's actually a lot of rice. Got a little bit left. I'm gonna put it into this one. So that was 2 cups of uncooked rice, which becomes like almost like, I say like 6 cups of cooked rice. It kind of doubles in size, a little more, depending. I did just drop rice like in between 2 meal prep containers, so I'm gonna pick that up, toss it over here. And look at that. That is this week's lunches. Looking pretty good. Ooh. Battery fishing for babies, teeth on a cob. That would taste so good in a sandwich wrap. Honestly, I think you're right. The presentation might be a lot better in a wrap, but this is what we're going with for now. This is all we've got. So eat with your eyes. Looks pretty good. Like I said, the sauce was really good. I'd actually recommend the sauce. I'm surprised because there was like a decent amount of sriracha in that sauce, but it wasn't spicy at all. It's mostly honey. So I guess the honey kind of neutralizes a little bit of the sriracha spice, and the apple cider vinegar adds a little kick of acidity, which is actually really nice. But yeah, I think I could have done the broccoli better. The broccoli was more steamed, but I feel like if I roasted the broccoli in the air fryer, they might come out a little better texture-wise. But yeah, all in all, I mean, it was really easy. Like, I talked the whole time. I didn't really think about what I was doing, and we kind of ended up with a pretty decent looking result. So this is pretty much it for this week. We're gonna, yeah, because what, this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I have meals until Saturday. So I'm excited. I'll let you guys know how it is throughout the week. Hopefully it lives up to it. The biggest thing is, like, I just don't know how well it reheats. So we'll find out how well it reheats as I'm eating them. Looks good. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Well, as you guys know, we are completely done with the dishes. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring us over to the main computer, and we will wrap up stream. Alrighty. Hope reheating works out. Thank you, thank you. Have a good week. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited to eat these throughout the week. They look pretty dang tasty. All right, let me go ahead and switch my microphone over. Hello, hello, testing, testing. We are back at the desk. Thank you guys for joining me today on yet another successful meal prep. These are doing pretty well. It's been nice to have something to eat throughout the week. And I think I'm becoming a little more proficient in the kitchen. I'm just navigating around way better. I don't know, like, I actually used to be really intimidated by, you know, cutting stuff with a knife, but honestly, I'm quite comfortable with it now. It's been really nice. But yeah, like I was saying, I didn't release a schedule today because I was a little late. So I'll probably drop a schedule today or later tonight or tomorrow morning, sometime until the next stream. But yeah, I think we're skipping Wednesday this week. So we'll only be doing one more stream this week on Friday. I'm planning on it being God of War, unless that changes. And then we'll be picking up Fire Emblem again the following week. That's the plan for now. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys there. Then you can try to figure out how to make soup and curry. That's true. I think soup actually, like, it stores really well. Same thing with curry, because you can freeze them too. Once cooking becomes a habit, you'll be a pro. Yeah, I can't wait for that day. I think I'm getting better bit by bit. Peel an orange and 50 spiders crawl out. Please, I do not want to think about that. Oh my god. I'm terrified of spiders. That's definitely not how I want to go. All right, let me go ahead and switch us over to just chatting here. Enjoy your food. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so let me go ahead and do my usual shoutouts as we wrap up for today. It is now 10 p.m., which is when I usually end stream anyways. So if you guys are interested, you can check me out on my socials. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. You can also, if you guys are interested, check out my Discord. We can, if you want to chat offline or have any suggestions for things that you want to see on stream, I'm always down to take those there. Black widows are scary. Yes, they are. They can kill you, which is not something I like to think about. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't read that. Okay. Anyways, that's probably gonna be it for me. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on Friday for some God of War, and then next Monday for some more meal prep. Otherwise, have a good night. I'll see you guys then. April, good to see you. Have a good night to everyone. Absolutely. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.